Hi everyone, welcome back to another English class. This is Marcos and today I'm happy to be here. I hope that you are happy as well. In this class we are going to learn a lot of new things about the second language. The last class that we have, it was a little complicated, but this class it will be a little easy. Okay, I hope that you can understand. I'm going to give you the guidelines and the follows that we are going to follow in this class. I hope that you can understand. I'm willing to learn a lot of new things, and I hope that you are willing to learn a lot of new things about it. Okay, the topic for today will be let's go somewhere. Okay, and in this class we are going to learn a lot of about the auxiliary verbs like will and going to. So you are going to learn a lot of new things about this kind of verbs. Okay, and in this class we are going to have 5 sections that we are going to follow in order to have an interesting class. So I'm gonna give you the section that we are going to follow in order to clarify your doubts about it. Okay, the first section that we are going to follow will be warm up, the second one presentation, development, wrap up, and the practice. So pay me attention because I won't repeat again the guidelines that we are going to follow. So I need that your attention, please. Okay, I'm gonna give you the guidelines that we are going to follow in order to have the class. The first step that we are going to follow will be the warm-up, and what we are going to do in the warm-up. Okay, in the warm-up, I'm gonna show you a video about the auxiliary verbs will and going to, and you are going to listen the auxiliary verbs like will and going to. Besides that, you are going to repeat it again. And I'm gonna give you some examples about the auxiliary verbs will and going to. So I need that you pay me attention in this part, the warm-up, okay? Besides that, I'm gonna give you the presentation. In the presentation, I'm gonna give you all the instructions, all the guidelines, and the steps that we are going to follow in the class, okay? So I would like that you pay me attention in this part because it's very important that you pay me attention in this part because I won't repeat again the steps and the guidelines that we are going to follow in the class. Okay, in the development, I'm gonna give you in the material. Okay, I'm gonna give you an audio. We are going to listen the audio with some examples, some places that the people used to visit in the vacation. So I'm gonna repeat the places, the sites, the tourist places, and you are going to listen at the same time. And besides that, you are going to practice a little conversation that you have, in your material. So in the little conversation, you are going to practice with your partners. You are going to practice in pair, and you are going to read it, and you are going to talk with others, the conversation. And besides that, you are going to make a little conversation like the example that you have in your material. So you are going to make a little conversation about it. You will need to use the auxiliary verbs will and going to. That will be the development. In the wrap up, okay, in the wrap up, okay, I'm gonna give you some examples about going to and will. So I'm gonna explain the grammar about the auxiliary verbs, about will and going to. So you need me to pay me attention in this part because the grammar is very important, and you are going to practice with some examples that I'm gonna give you in these sections. And besides that, you are going to practice in pair. You are going to practice with your partners. So you need to pay me attention in this part. The grammar is very important when you are learning English. So pay me attention in that. and you are going to practice speaking with your partner as well. This will be the grammar, and the practice, um, the last section that we are going to make in the class will be the practice. In the practice, I'm gonna give you a handout with a little conversation. The conversation, it will be about tourist sites. So you are going to read the example and the conversation that I'm gonna give you. You are going to read, and you are going to analyze the information that I'm gonna give you. Besides that, you are going to make summarize about it with your partner, and besides that, you are going to presentate the summarize that you made with your partners in front of your partners. That will be the presentation. So I'm gonna work with you guys the speaking. The speaking is very important when you are learning English, because when you speak and when you listen at the same time, you are going to improve. So this will be the class. So I hope that you can understand. I hope that you can improve at the same time. And I am happy to be here, and I will be here in order to help you. That's it.